although it is possible to change the colour of the drawing editor, the background of the screen when you're drawing, which here is black, you can change it to any colour you like. We would advise against doing that. If you go to Tools and Drawing Parameters, you've got great control over how you set up the model space environment and the paper space environment. And you can see here that the cursor colour when we're in model space, this is in the default gCADPlus setting, is white, the foreground colour white, the background colour black. But when you're on paper, those reverse. So the paper sheet colour is white, and then foreground colour and cursor colour is black. The reason for that is, well, there are a number of reasons for it. So if we OK, and if I go line and I start from 0, 0, I can pull away from that 0, 0 point and I can see my cursor moving out. So if we escape from there, then when I go Format and Layout, and I'll create a new layout, and I won't worry about defining it, and then move to Layout Space, you can see now we have a grey background here, and it's a white background which simulates paper. So in paper space, we're trying to make gCADPlus look as though you were plotting the drawing, and in model space, we're giving you an environment where it's easy to see things. To illustrate, I'll swing to this drawing here, and what the author's done here is change the background colour and a couple of other parameters to white. So if I zoom out a little and I start the line command and I want to know where 0, 0 is in this drawing, can you see, because the cursor colour is set to white and the background is white, these are white lines on a black background, so I can't actually see where 0, 0 is. It must be way down here somewhere. So when I go in this to a layout, indeed we've got a white background and the plan sits on it. So for mine, I would revert to having the gCADPlus standard setting. So I'll go to Tools and Drawing Parameters. I'll take these first three colours here and reverse them from white to black, and reverse that one to black, and reverse that one there, and I'll show you the effect. We'll go OK. So now we have a dark background, but when I go line and draw from 0, 0, can you see, well, we can't see, can we, where the line is? You might just be able to pick as I move over, say, the grey area here. Can you see I've got a dark line on a dark background, so clearly our cursor colour needs to be changed to white. So we'll go back to Tools and to Drawing Parameters. We need to change our cursor colour and make that white. So can you see you can play with settings? I'll OK that. Now finally I can go L for line 0, 0 and pull away. Whoa, 0, 0 is way over to the left of the actual plan. So now I can see things and I'm in a much happier environment. You can of course set things up the way you want, but just be a little careful that you don't tweak things such that working with gCADPlus becomes much more difficult than it needs to be. And one way of doing it is to just go, let's escape from there, just go File and New, pick the default, and that puts you into the default settings, which if I go line now from there, line, whoops, zoom extents, L for line, from there to there, you can see I can see what I'm doing very, very easily. So you could copy the settings from this environment into your other environment if you like. You might choose a light grey background rather than the dark. But just be aware of the danger of fiddling with things.